I am so grateful for a career that corporations have allowed me to come in, share a message about promise. That's a strong word. That's a word that you only think about from Hallmark cards. But I'm applying it to business, to your family, how it can work for you, yourself. That promise to me, myself, to never deviate what my original mission was for Family Friendly, has driven all of my business, all of my success. Even if you haven't heard of me, and you never will again, I don't care because it's working. I've come from the world of entertainment, and so people know that I'm an entertaining guy. Now I'm utilizing the entertainment and turning it into a content-rich experience. How we bring the fun is by doing those things that make us unique. Our signature moves, those things that make us awesome. Oh yes, I love you. Christmas, Christmas time is near. It wasn't until the dentist, though, that I realized that what I have is unique. Because I sat in the chair and he said, open wide, and I was like, easy. And he went, whoa, I can use both hands. And now, zoom in on me here. Here we go. As he pulled the tool out of my mouth, my lips stayed like that. And he said, how do you do that? I said, I don't know. And he said, well, then stop. So I did. He said, do it again, and I could. And he looked at me and he said, that's your gift. So just think of how cool this was. The next day I was like, at school, like, hey, ladies, It's like Elvis's ugly cousin, Pelvis Wrestling. It was awesome. But even if they called it ugly, I shared it because it's what I got. It's all I got. It makes them laugh, so it's worth the ugly. And so I want you to think about what yours is, because you've got it. This is mine. You've got yours. You have talents I don't have. I have talents you don't want. This show, this beautiful scenery, the sound and the lights, the screens, this took a humongous team to put it all together. A huge team of amazing people that are all dressed in black so you don't notice them. And here's the thing. Backstage, this whole production is run by a young lady who's not even 5 feet tall. Her name is Michaela, and she has run this whole show. The promise is the idea that your employees are exceeding customer expectations every single time. And so I call it maximizing the engagement experience, making sure that the reality is greater than the commercial, not the other way around. Even though I'm on a stage and I'm under these lights, I think, can I be that guy that's congruent on and off stage? Can the mission statement be something that I live by, where the reality is better than the commercial? What's my delivery of the promise to the audience? What's my engagement experience? You see, I can engage anyone wherever I want, can't I? I can hide it or I can share it. Waiter walks up to me. I can be a very forgettable customer or unforgettable. It's my choice. I can engage in this person or not. The waiter walks up. Hey, what'll it be? I'll just have a salad. Leaves. End of engagement experience. Or I can keep the promise I made to myself. I'm going to make his day. Waiter walks up. Hey, what'll it be? I'm like, hey, do you have any lettuce? I need a carrot. Do you have a carrot? He's like, I'll be right back. Maybe. Do you share your gift? Do we share what we've got? Because it's extraordinary. If you've got a gift and you don't share it, you are cheating the world of your greatness. My promise to every single audience, every single time, over 2,000 audiences in my career so far. I've stood on that stage and made the promise and said, hey, look, we're going to have fun. We're going to learn something. We're going to shift some thinking. But what we're going to do is I'm going to deliver something in a way you've never seen it before. So come along with me. That's me delivering the promise to that audience. We all have a promise to make and to keep to our audience. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to start with the 3 principles that make up the engagement experience of any promise. So the promise is based upon the 3 parts of a promise that we make. The first one is to the audience, which is our customer. But I want you to start thinking about what it might be and how you can keep that promise to your customers, to your audience every single time. The second part of the promise is the family. We often think of our coworkers as just a coworker who's expendable, but when we start to see them with that one shift in the word, this is now my family at work. This is my family. I'm going to fight for their success. I'm going to give them opportunities to excel. And in turn, they'll do the same for me. We're all performers. We all have an opportunity to give and do something great for our audience, for the family at work, the family at home. But there's a final promise we haven't talked about yet. It's called the one. There is a promise to the one that we can all keep. The promise to the one is you. What's the promise you're going to keep to yourself? And so when we keep promises to ourselves, we hold ourselves accountable. We're easier to work with, happier in life. We're exceeding customer expectations every single time. I hope we can work together to inspire your people and make your event unforgettable.